Hello, humans of this planet. Welcome to the second to last episode of my Fluidity playthrough. It's time to finish this game up, which is kind of happy and kind of sad. I do really love this game. I know there were a couple episodes where I was like, man, these puzzles are too hard and they're so time consuming and blah blah blah, but we're finishing this game, and I'd honestly be up for another playthrough right now. I had a lot of fun with this. I just had a lot of fun revisiting this game. I haven't played this game in a few years, but this is a very important game to me. I'm not sure if it still stands as my second favorite game of all time or something like that, but I don't know. I don't have to be set in stone with all that junk. Today is I think I was munching on some pretzels and something's still in my throat. Because yeah. Okay. Awkward pause in the commentary because I was drinking water and talking about pretzels. Pretzels! Mr. Twisty. I had a teacher start talking about Mr. Twisty in class, so I drew him for him. I drew the. Never mind. I made this coffee cup as a tribute to my teacher. I took from the school cafeteria. I kept one of the Starbucks paper cups, and it was a medium, so I had lots of room to draw on it, and I just drew all these in-jokes from our class because he's hilarious. We're gonna be pretty well stocked on. We're gonna want to be pretty well stocked on lives. So I should have, maybe gone around and collected a few more of these, bubbles. Really, they're just droplets of water, but they look like bubbles. Oi, mate! I don't. My name's Juzzcook, and I don't like bubbles. I totally got distracted. Oh yeah, but what I was really going to say was today's February 9th, and it's my mom's birthday. And I really like how they have this ship under the level, and you have to do this gauntlet and hit this 3 switches. And it's kind of unfitting music, because it's this really happy, whatever. Is my throat gonna work for this episode? It's kind of important because this is the final boss of the game. So, we had a boss that was focused on ice, we had a boss that was focused on cloud, and now this is, kind of obviously going to be focused on everybody's. Darn it, I was thinking of Donkey Kong 64, and I was thinking this is gonna use all 5 Kongs, and I haven't even played Donkey Kong 64, but I still have kind of a love for it. Even though there are some really stupid Donkey Kong 64 posting Facebook groups, and half of the stuff on there isn't even funny. I should just leave all my Facebook groups because I don't even see stuff from friends anymore. It's 75% groups. And I want to join these groups because I want to be yeah, that's a band that I really like, and I want to see stuff that's going to inspire me, the bands that I like. But and in the end, it clutters up my feed so much that I can't see anything from my friends. And that's the kind of the point of Facebook is if you don't talk to people in a really long time, and if it's a pandemic, for crying out loud, then you want to be kept up to date on what your parents friends. Yeah, definitely. If you're a 20-year-old, you want to be kept up to date on what all your 50-year-old friends are doing. Yeah, but that's just me. I got on kind of a rant there, and it started with Donkey Kong 64 and ended with Facebook, and in the middle we went to Istanbul and Timbuktu, and we got ourselves a cat. No, a cow. And the cow said, "Monkeys are the craziest people." Not even gonna explain that. Just, I hope you either get it or you don't get it. Or you might kind of halfway get it, but no, not really. Yeah, there is a Monkeys movie. There's a Monkeys TV show, there's a Monkeys movie. I have still not seen the Monkeys movie. I feel like it would be the kind of thing that I would enjoy, and here I'm being stupid. There's no way. Yeah, I'm dead. I feel like it would be the kind of thing I would enjoy. I still really want to watch Young Einstein, that movie. It's probably ridiculous, and that's probably why I would like it, because I like ridiculous things like that. So I do quote Young Einstein, but I only quote it from the trailer. So it's like, "Who is this barbarian? I'm a Tasmanian." You know, stuff like that. Really have no idea what I'm talking about today. I could talk about this final boss that we're doing. But yeah, it's weird. You're doing post commentary. I do actually kind of feel removed from the action. But oh boy, gotta make it past these big saw blades. This is fun. You know, I was legitimately worried that I would get a game over. Although maybe that makes it less interesting. Maybe you want me to get a game over, and I'm spoiling it by saying the fact that I didn't get a game over. But I don't get a game over. I did pretty well on this. If you can call dying like 3 times in a row being good. No, I died like twice in a row at one point, and it was a kind of stupid way to die. But we'll get there eventually. We have this little sort of light green. It's sort of a it's not a blue-green, but it's this very light green. It's almost a yellowish green. I don't even know if you can see it that well on the video, because the quality of this video is not as good as the actual game on my TV screen. You know, this is a Wii game, so it does look pretty good. I mean, I'm recording these videos with an older computer and with a Dazzle capture card that's 6 years old. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But yeah, all that to say that this little gear friend is a weird sort of light green... burp. A weird sort of light green, yellowish green color. So it's like, well, how the heck does he get over there? Well, yeah, we will need a balloon at some point. I was figuring that, yeah, because there's no state transformer where we need it. And you could try to do this, but this is impossible. I figure it's impossible. Squirt right into the hot coals. I like calling that hot coals. Like the bright orange stuff is lava, and the kind of red with the black speckles in it is just hot coals. If you know this game, or you've been watching acutely, you'll know that if you're an ice cube, the lava is instant death, but the hot coals is just you take a little bit of damage. So I guess that means the lava is hotter than the hot coals. Although, honestly, if you're playing this game, you just think of them both as lava. But it's a nice little distinction. You know, if you are really into a game, you do want to know all the specific and stupid things like that about it. And it's not stupid. It's some team designed this. So yeah, I don't know what else Curve Studios has done. I know they're British. I know they've they did Fluidity, and then they made a sequel called Fluidity Spin Cycle for the 3DS or something like that. One of those consoles, and it came out in 2012. This is a 2010 game. 2010 was kind of a big year for me. It was the year that I switched from 5th grade to 6th grade and switched from a sort of normal school to a really strange and small school, and it was the year that Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland came out, and it was the year that I started getting more and more into the Wii and playing Endless Ocean and playing Alice in Wonderland, and then I don't know how interesting that is. So here we are on the next recording. Oh, but this is the last few minutes of the video. I tried to split this evenly, but this was just kind of one big recording session. But it was a really exciting recording session. I found the last couple of puzzle pieces and last couple of rainbow flowers, and I was just so excited. I was like, dude, let's do it. Let's finish this game. So I've been excited about finishing this game for the last month. I'm like, dude, let's do it. Let's finish the Fluidity LP, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And then I can start the next LP, which is a problem with me because I'm often so focused on the next LP that I forget to have fun with the current one. And I'm so doing these videos so quickly, so maybe but I am having fun, but I'm doing these videos so quickly and trying to churn them out, so that maybe that's what's not fun about it. I do have a pretty light schedule in college. That's not to say that I'm not doing anything, but my schedule is light enough that I can spend a ton of time making these videos, and that's where I died twice in a row. And the experiment with Fluidity of uploading it with and without commentary, I don't know how well it worked. This game has still kind of gotten average amounts of views, not a ton of views, but that's okay. Some of the videos are starting to get more views. Like if I do a video that gets 9 views or 10 views, I'm so happy. I'm thrilled. I'm 10 views. That's a lot. That's a lot, Captain. Anyway, we're gonna end this video. Yeah, so it's tricky navigating this whole section as an ice cube and then as a cloud. But we found where the balloon is, so that's gonna let us take care of our little gear friend. And the video is going to end when I successfully electrocute this goop slug, number 14. It's kind of difficult to do, and I really wanted to stay in the cloud state, so obviously so that I could pick up the balloon as soon as I was done with this guy. But it's kind of difficult to do because there's a really narrow space. There's goop spikes at the top, and you don't want to get hit by his fire because the fire does damage you as a cloud. But you have to be above him a little bit for the lightning to electrocute him, so almost got it, and there you go.